All right, guys, so today I'm going to be bringing you a video of the top 3 divergence indicators. So these indicators can help you out when you're trading. And if you use these indicators in confluence with price action and horizontal levels, you're sure to make some gains. But these are my top 3 favorite divergence indicators and the only ones that I would recommend. Now, a lot of people ask which ones they should use, and I'm going to go through each one individually and kind of the perks about each one of those. So the first indicator that we're going to be using as our divergence indicator is none other than VuManchu Cipher B. It's also a non-lagging indicator. Some of the other ones I'm going to be covering are either lagging or repaint, and VuManchu is neither of those. So if you don't have VuManchu already, you're going to come up here to indicators, go down to community scripts, and this is actually a free indicator. All of these are free, so you don't have to worry about paying anything. And you'll see VuManchu, Cipher B, and divergences. You can use divergences on any time frame, by the way, but I do like to use divergences on like a 30-minute to 1 hour and above time frame because I feel like those play out the most. And what you're looking for in VuManchu, Cipher B is for the momentum waves to make a lower high while price is making a higher high. And I'm going to go into regular Japanese candles into backtest mode to show you how I would take some of these in real time. So we have this bit of resistance level right here, and we just created a higher high, broke out of that little resistance level. And now we're getting, that bullish dot on VuManchu Cipher B. We rejected from there. And now we have a red dot. So we just formed what I like to call an uneven butt cheek pattern where the momentum waves are making a lower low, where that's a divergence right there, as price is making a higher high. So that is a bearish divergence. So, my entry on this one would be at the closure of this candle, and I'd be targeting probably these candle lows somewhere around here. So that would be my trade thesis on this trade. Now, keep in mind, these do not always play out, and you should use some extra confluence. I like to use Easy Algo, specifically the support and resistance levels from Easy Algo, to kind of help me take these trades. So you can see, right, we're not really at a resistance level. So this might not be the best trade to take. But if you weren't using Easy Algo, you'd probably enter here, right? You would have got stopped out on that one, but you probably would have re-entered on this one because, we're close to that resistance zone, and we have this bearish candle right here, this bearish red candle, and we have another momentum wave. So we have another divergence here as price is making a higher high. This would be my trade thesis on this one, and you'll see that price does decline after this one. So that is a winning trade. And we formed another resistance level. So that's how you can use VuManchu, Cipher B, and confluence with some other indicators like Easy Algo or just basic horizontal levels, right? You don't even need Easy Algo really. I like to use Easy Algo because it helps me find those levels. Again, we have a bullish divergence right here as price is making a lower low. So again, right, this is a non-lagging indicator. We're also at a support level. So this would be a trade I would personally take right here on the closure of this candle. That is a beautiful trade, 3.5 risk to reward ratio. Take some profit right here, stop loss to break even. So, we're already up over 1.5%. You can see just how powerful the strategy is. You probably would have got stopped out of break even after that first take profit. But still, you can see that more often than not, these divergences play out. So definitely, be sure to use VuManchu Cipher B because this indicator is definitely worth more than all these other free indicators out there. And if you know how to use it correctly, it can be very powerful. And the next divergence indicator I'd recommend is RSI with divergences. So it's actually another free indicator. It's called RSI Divergences here by Domenico. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but this is the RSI Divergence Indicator. And it will actually give you the divergences. So it will draw the line and give you, this R right here for, a bearish reversal, a bearish divergence right here at the top of this green candle. So you can see if you would have entered at the closure of this candle, you would have been up, a decent amount, right? You would have been up almost 4% at the peak. Which is an incredible move on the 1 hour time frame. So this divergence indicator is also very powerful. I find that the divergences do lag at times, right? So just be mindful, but it still does print some amazing signals, right? We have that bearish divergence. We can actually go back in backtest mode and see we have this bearish divergence, and we're also at this resistance zone, right? We're at this general resistance zone right here. I can actually change this red. We're at this resistance zone, and we're going to play this out, and you'll see we get, another green bullish candle. Play one more, another bullish candle hits that top of that resistance zone. And next candle, you'll see us drop, but you'll see that the divergence wasn't even confirmed until this candle. So this would have been a late entry. So the only issue I have with the RSI divergence indicator is that it can be a lagging indicator. However, this is a great tool as confirmation, and at times you can enter a trade ahead of the actual divergence. So for example, on this trade right here, we see that price is making a higher high at this resistance zone, right? So we have this general resistance zone. I can pull up Easy Algo too, because I'm confident just by looking at this chart that, yeah, this was indeed a high resistance level. So you'd be looking to take a short from here, with the trade thesis being that this is a deviation, and you'd be targeting, you know, this support level. So what you can do is see that price is making a higher high at this resistance level, and you can see that the RSI is forming a divergence, right? It hasn't confirmed yet. Keep that in mind. It hasn't confirmed yet. But when you're using this, you want to kind of front run the divergence. So next candle, you'll see we have that bearish candle, and now we have that clear divergence. We're making a lower high here on the RSI divergence as price is making a higher high. That is going to be your entry at this candle, and you'd be targeting this support level down here for your first take profit, and then probably, you know, this one all the way down here for your second take profit. And that trade plays out, I believe, right? Hits that first take profit, maybe gets stopped out again at break even. Maybe you kept holding, probably take most of your profits right here now that we're forming a new support level. So that was, you know, a great trade right there using the RSI. And the last divergence indicator I'd recommend is divergence for many indicators V4. These signals are indeed repaint, and they only show the ones that actually hit. So if you were to go on replay mode, you'd see divergences here on the way down. But the trades that you want to be taking are these ones right here, where you have multiple divergences, preferably 5 or 6 divergences. I think goes up to I think goes up to around 7 or 8. And you want to wait until you have a ton of divergences on the same candle at a support level, and that is a trade that you want to take on a lower time frame. So you're going to be scalping with this one. The main indicator that I use out of these three is VuManchu Cipher B. But like I said, this can be helpful for just adding another sense of confluence if you're scalping on a lower time frame, but would not recommend this one because, like I said, it is a repaint indicator. So those are my top 3 divergence indicators. Stay tuned for some updates on Easy Algo. I'm actually going to be adding my own divergence indicator onto Easy Algo, which will give you real-time divergence signals, and this is going to be a non-lagging, non-repaint indicator. So stay tuned for some crazy updates, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more trading content, and I'll see you guys next video.